knocking out Daiku and Pavelski.
Oh my gosh. That's actually a big victory for them there, considering that they were actually, that team was looking really good too in the winner's side.
Yeah. So Zyder and Fizz coming hot off of that win, matching up against Macheeeete and Fozey. We've got Bryn, we've got Ulgrim, there's Ragnir, and Scarlet?
Scarlet is, a pretty solid pick. We've seen
that's
it a couple
who Fozey's
times.
been playing.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it a couple times. Scarlet hits incredibly hard, has really good weapons, has really good signatures. It's not too surprising. Honestly, it's just we don't tend to see her too often because she can be a little bit slower than some of the other characters.
It is just interesting to see, so many teams with double Lance. Because we had the double Ulgrim rocking, and then now it's Ulgrim and Scarlet. Fozey not able to get there, and Macheeeete was too busy fighting for his life between Fizz and Zyder to go for the save.
Zyder looking for the grounded plays, the map coverage, looking for something onto Fozey. Fozey with the turnaround, almost finding that neutral sig, not going to connect it.
Yo, got both of them?
With the double neutral light, and that's going to be a big hit. That's a very hard-hitting attack in Zyder, ready there for the counter team combo there with Macheeeete. Even though he's not on his team, just get that damage built up no matter what you do.
Oh man, just missing the down air. Zyder managing to dodge through. Is Macheeeete going to pay for it with his life? No, he got the turnaround. He got the recovery.
There it is. There it is.
Fizz is gone. That was absolutely monumental. Fizz had taken barely any damage, and now, just like that, he's down onto his final stock. Amazing play from Macheeeete.
And he's fine. And Macheeeete is just finally losing his first stock as well. That stock extension being phenomenal on his part. Fozey getting knocked down into his final stock. So the stocks are actually incredibly evened up right now. 3-3 with really similar damage numbers as well. JK Zyder doing a good job spacing out with that spear, getting the damage built up, getting pushed, pushing both of the blue team members away from each other. And if they can split them far enough away, they can't get that opportunity to start team combos or pick up shipments from their teammate.
Damage build going fairly even between the two teams. Macheeeete splitting them wide. The hot target swap to give a little bit of relief for Fozey, trying to get him back up onto stage. Whoa, perfect dodge through the signature. Returns with one of his own. Fizz in the danger zone. Dive kick. Can he make it back? No! Zyder unable to go for the save. And now Zyder is left alone 2 stocks to 3.
He does have an extra stock, so he's not going to be gone if he gets knocked out right here. And he has a good opportunity. If he can find, say, a falling sider, no, he's not going to be able to do that before he loses his second stock. But he still has an opportunity to bring this back. Fozey is not in the best position, and he's in his last stock. Macheeeete deep in the red in that second stock, so if he gets that knocked out, Zyder is going to have a very short window to get Fozey in the 2v1, and vice versa, honestly. He's got a very decent opportunity to bring this back. He just has to find something to work, but Macheeeete and Fozey with the map control is absolutely destructive.
Yeah, for every little bit of damage that Zyder is... Whoa, careful now.
Good read on the situation from Zyder.
Oh, Fozey charging that signature for all it's worth.
Zyder playing very carefully, just looking for those opportunities. Macheeeete just barely timing out that recovery. And he doesn't get close enough to the wall in order to get back, and he is going to get caught out in the air as well, so he's going to lose out on those recovery options too. That was very fortunate from Macheeeete to catch that right there.
He kept tagging him, but you know what? If you're trading damage back and forth and there's 2 of them left, that is a losing formula. He got knocked out away off the stage, had nothing left, just the dodge. Didn't quite manage to clip the bottom corner.
It was really close, though. He did have the opportunity available to him. He just wasn't able to pounce on either one of those blue team players to force a temporary 1v1.
And now a bit of a legend switch coming out. Fizz over onto Volkov.
This is, we've been talking about this character. He is hot right now, and I'm kind of surprised that there aren't more people playing him, but maybe it's that apprehension with the scythe. People don't want to go all the way into it because 2v2s, it's a little unusual. If you're not super used to it, you might get caught out in the middle of an animation, and some of the hitboxes can be a little more specific than, say, Axe.
We've seen it before last year with certain team compositions that the scythe has such great benefits, potential benefits in 2v2 because of that active input. You catch them with the neutral air or the down air, you get to choose which way you send, so it's great for setting up team combos regardless of stage position.
Not to mention, it's one of the only few times you actually see anyone using the scythe go for that down light Scythe, the normals downlight, where they don't push off and try to push people off onto the KO as like a KO option. They just leave them there for the teammate to pick up as a combo option.
But right now, Fizz is rocking the axe, just going for that space coverage.
Oh big
my
hit coming
gosh.
out. Great opportunity
Do
to
it
play
again.
from Fozey. And there it is, the double, the big double coming out. The steam hammer sweep coming in.
And that's why Scarlet is such a devastating pick on this map. Because, you know, you don't have as much aerial coverage for your recoveries because the Lance recovery is a little bit easier to beat out. But that side signature from the hammer over the edge covers so much area. And Fizz covering so much area of his own with that neutral signature, almost tying up the stocks, but they still have to get through Fozey.
The double lance coming out right now, covering a lot of that aerial space, that neutral air, doing a great job at just covering the recovery options and trying to stop people out from moving across. Fizz with the Scythe right now, trying to space out, trying to find one of those downlights, but not able to find one. Zyder just pushing back as well with the spear, and a big hit coming out onto Fozey, forcing him to try to recover, but the lance makes it much, much easier, especially when no one's coming against you. Fizz almost getting taken off at the top. Fozey looking for a Zyder, not able to connect it, and there it is. Fozey going right off the top. Macheeeete caught by himself for the moment, and this is an opportunity for Zyder and Fizz to try to capitalize on. Good movement. There we go. Phenomenal escalator right off the top. The combo coming in from both Fizz and Zyder to get him knocked up. And then Fizz getting knocked out as well for the equalizer. Now it's 3 stocks to 3 stocks.
Oh my gosh, the perfect dodge through, but still caught because, I mean, the quick handoff. Now we've got 1 stock apiece on the red team.
Looking for that side sig, I think. Whenever he's positioned off onto the edge, you know he's looking for that side sig because it's got that reversal play.
Now they've got the red team sandwich. Fozey getting both of them in the stomp side air. Covering the corner, Macheeeete in danger. Sneaks his way back onto stage. Oh, there are the bats you were talking about.
The gravity cancel, it's so good on the edge. It's so good. Gravity canceled off stage.
Has the active input. You can choose, all right, do I want to reverse it and send them up or spike them down and forward?
It doesn't matter where you are. You can set them up wherever you are. It's that good.
Oh, Fozey just dash jumping around. Couldn't get it turned around.
My
that beat out the recovery. Fozey's out of here. That was a massive play.
Man.
Macheeeete with the return.
Not able to fully capitalize and swap back onto Macheeeete. Macheeeete was in the red. He was in a fantastic position for Fozey to Fizz to try to just make a play off of that and take that game down. Look at that.
White. Fozey was at white when this started.
Massive, massive play. And then Macheeeete able to just finish it off so simply. A side air from Axe.
I mean, that was clutch because Macheeeete was in the red himself, so it was dead even at the end.
As close could be. And now going into game... Was that really game number 2? No, that was game number 3. No, that was game number 2. That's right. This is game number 3. Man, my brain right now. That threw me for a complete loop because we haven't seen those kind of early KOs that solidly done with Scythe in 2s in so long.
That was wild. So now we're going for a much more stable map pick. Not the crazy tiny walls of Shipwreck Falls. No, it is the stability and constancy of Mammoth Fortress.
This is what they get for changing the norm.
And you know what?
Play somewhere else, you play somewhere weird, you're going to get KO'd in the craziest ways, and now you're back on something. You're back at home. You're sitting in your chair.
With the chicken soup. You know, the chicken soup of the Hattori pick. It's like the old standby.
Fizz positioning himself to try to get the turnaround on Fozey. Just decides to go back on the stage instead. Doesn't want to risk it too much. Macheeeete getting connected on by the sword, but no follow-ups coming out from Fizz. He's playing very reservedly right now.
Oh my
Maker on the Fizz. That's
Zyder almost saying,
that's not
hey,
kosher.
Wake up. It just gives him a punch in the jaw.
There's the down sig. That's going to find the KO.
Yeah.
But the double coming out from Fozey. Incredibly powerful pickup.
Man, Fozey has been instrumental this entire set. Oh my gosh, catching them both. So much damage. Catch everybody. You got to pad those stats.
How do you catch all 4 players? Like, is that even possible? Because it just happened.
Oh my gosh. Again, catching them both in that charging Lance downlight.
Great turnaround, pick up from Fizz. Oh, Zyder, can he make it back into the wall? He does. He was exhausted there, so that opportunity was almost gone for him. He just barely made it back, but Zyder with a nice gravity cancel side seg onto Macheeeete. Fizz picking it up the recovery, not going to end up in a KO, but the Fozey picking up the double once again, and there we are. 5 stocks to 2. Zyder and Fizz really got to figure out something to make it work here because they are on their last legs. This is the bottom of the bracket. These are their tournament stocks.
Yeah, Fozey and Macheeeete have just
Look at
been
Macheeeete
running
just delaying
away
his
with
return to the stage. He's coming down so slowly.
He's taking the scenic route, you know?
He could have recovered even longer up in the monocle. It didn't even matter, but he was so damaged. That's exactly the reasoning why. Now he's taken down to his last stock, Fozey into the second stock on a fresh one, too. They are looking to really extend this lead so much farther
Fizz
than
going
Fizz
for those scythe plays.
or Zyder can afford.
Fizz almost took out Macheeeete there. He was looking to do the same exact edge guard that he did before. Oh, 4-way clash.
That is insane.
Everybody just hitting everybody. Now Macheeeete in danger on the side. He is red in his final stock. Oh, but Fozey almost taking out Fizz there.
Nice option from
Zyder who falls first.
Nice option from Zyder to go for the gravity cancel neutral sig to throw Fozey across the stage, but that KO is going to cost him, and now it's going to be Fizz all by himself in that barbecue. He's not going to survive. It's just not going to happen. And that is going to be 3 and out for Fozey and Macheeeete, taking it down, moving on to the semifinals, or the quarterfinals.
Yeah, losers quarterfinals where they will go up against Addy Mestic and Agzo. Waiting down there as well, we have Hermison and Ariel versus .xc and Simple. And again, winners finals is Hyson Viper versus Acno and Blaze. So action is boiling down here.
Blaze is such a force to be reckoned with, too. I mean, we're going to see some really good stuff. He has been extending stocks.
He's crazy.
He's nuts. Just able to take those stocks and extend them as long as physically possible. Now, I can only imagine what they're going to do when they have to go up against Simple and XC, because Simple and XC